Hello, my fellow Welt lovers. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the leak channels lately, but we have absolutely massive news that's going to shake the Honkai Star Rail community harder than when Kafka first showed up in the tutorial. And no, this isn't just another rerun leak or some half-baked rumor about a 0.0001% drop rate relic set. This is big, like Galaxy Brain, triple ultimate break level big. Topping up in Genshin or Star Rail can get expensive, and let's be honest, we've all seen those in-game prices and wished they were just a bit lower. Well, that's exactly what LDS Shop is here for. This is LDS Shop, the official top-up platform developed by the LD Player Emulator Group. It lets you top up your favorite games like Genshin Impact and Star Rail at huge discounts, up to 23% off or more. And yeah, it's super easy to use. All you need is your server and UID, and your top-up will show up in-game within just a few minutes. It's safe, reliable, and used by thousands of players. You can even compare prices, for example, something like the Supply Pass or a 6480 Stellar Jade Bundle. It's way cheaper here than in-game. If you register using my link, you'll get a 15% off coupon and an extra 5% off coupon, which can save you up to $50 on your first top-ups. Plus, LDS Shop gives you the same first top-up bonus you get in-game, so you're not missing out on anything. And if you're planning to spend more, here's a bonus. If you spend over $80, you'll unlock VIP status, which gives you a free supply pass and more perks. So if you're looking to save while still getting everything you normally would in-game, just use the link in the description and get Phanon or the Fate collab characters while saving more. According to Galaxy and a bunch of other insider groups, Honkai Star Rail is officially getting a full-length animated movie, and not just any movie, but one being made by Studio MAPPA. Yes, that MAPPA. The same absolute mad lads who gave us Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and Attack on Titan the final season. My friends, this is not a drill. You can already imagine the high-budget fight scenes, the gorgeous space visuals, and the emotional gut punch moments that will have us ugly crying in 4K. The hype levels are already hitting Trailblazer's first time meeting Jing Yuan levels. Now, here's where it gets even juicier. This movie will be directed by none other than Yuzuru Tachikawa, the mastermind behind Mob Psycho 100, Death Parade, and Blue Giant. The man is basically a cinematic wizard who knows how to blend chaos, heart, and jaw-dropping animation into one unstoppable package. You give MAPPA's animation power to Tachikawa's direction, and suddenly we're staring at what could easily be one of the best anime films of the decade. That's not me exaggerating. That's me staring into the Astral Express's future and seeing gold-tier content coming our way. And before anyone goes, but is this actually real? Well, insiders have confirmed it's already in production. Yes, production. The same source who leaked the Chainsaw Man movie director a full year before it was announced is the one backing this news. So unless they suddenly decided to start trolling the entire gacha community, this thing is happening. Oh, and here's the kicker. This is not going to be a straight adaptation of the game's storyline. Nope. Instead, we're getting an anime original story set in the HSR universe, exactly like how Cyberpunk Edgerunners told a completely new story while still keeping the vibe and lore of the main game intact. This is huge because it means two things. One, it's accessible to people who have never touched Honkai Star Rail in their lives, so anime-only fans can still enjoy it without going, wait, who's this Dan Hun guy, and why is he suddenly a dragon? And two, it gives us veterans something brand new, instead of just rewatching the game cutscenes in movie form. Honestly, this might be the smartest move they could make because it turns the movie into both a love letter for existing fans and a gateway drug for new ones. Speaking of smart moves, let's talk about timing, because I know some of you are already wondering, when's the official drop? Well, from what's being said, the announcement is most likely going to land during Honkai Star Rail's 3rd anniversary stream. Yes, the big celebratory stream where we'll probably be crying about free pulls, rerun banners, and how many new game modes they're going to shove at us. This means they're saving it for a high-hype moment where all eyes are on them. That's marketing 101, baby. Though, just to temper expectations, they probably won't drop a full trailer right away. It might just be a teaser, a logo, and maybe a little bit of animation to get us screaming. After all, MAPPA loves to keep us waiting and suffering before showing the good stuff. This isn't just going to be some side project to please the fans. If they pull this off, this could become one of the strongest anime adaptations of a video game ever. Like, imagine the hype cycle. Anime fans get hooked on the movie, download the game, and then suddenly they're spending hours farming relics and pulling for characters they didn't even know existed before. This could boost Honkai Star Rail's player base massively, especially in regions where the game hasn't completely taken over yet. And you know Hoyoverse loves expanding their media presence. Just look at how Genshin's anime with Ufotable has people losing their minds even before a single frame has aired. Now, imagine HSR getting the same kind of global attention. We could be looking at the start of a whole new wave of merch, collabs, and maybe even multiple movies if this one hits big. What's even more fun is the little hints that are popping up around this announcement. Apparently, Yuzuru Tachikawa just started following the official HSR Japanese account. Coincidence? Sure, and I guess I just coincidentally lose 50-50 every time I pull. This is exactly the kind of breadcrumb that makes leak season so much fun. The devs and creators know we're out here playing detective, and they're dropping these little clues for us to piece together while we wait. It's chaotic, it's stressful, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. And while all this movie hype is happening, the regular game updates are still rolling along. We've got the HSR 3.6v1 beta update dropping on August 14th in CN, which is 2 days later than the usual schedule. That's a tiny delay, but considering everything that might be going on behind the scenes, it's not surprising. For all we know, part of the delay could be them prepping anniversary content or syncing certain events with the movie reveal hype train. Either way, keep an eye out for that update because beta patches are where we get the first real taste of what's coming next. Honestly, I can already picture what this MAPPA x HSR movie could be like. The Astral Express crew traveling to some unexplored world, maybe dealing with a brand new Stellar crisis that ties loosely into the main lore but stands on its own. We'd get insane action sequences with Seal darting through enemies at light speed, Kafka doing that slow, smug walk before absolutely ruining someone's life, and maybe even some wild cameos from characters we haven't seen in a while. Throw in MAPPA's ability to animate the most intense facial expressions known to mankind, and you've got a recipe for instant cult classic status. And just imagine the soundtrack. If they bring in Hoyo Mix with MAPPA's cinematic visuals, we're talking goosebumps from the opening theme alone. This could be one of those films that people go back to rewatch just for the animation quality and music, even years later. Plus, with it being anime original, they can really push emotional moments without worrying about spoiling in-game story beats for new players. That's the beauty of this approach. It's flexible, it's accessible, and it gives them total creative freedom to surprise us. The only danger here? Our wallets. Because if Hoyoverse times this right, they're going to hit us with the movie and maybe some in-game collab banners at the same time. And let's be real, if MAPPA makes a Kafka scene so iconic that it's trending worldwide, you know they're gonna slap her on a limited rerun right after. It's cruel, it's calculated, and it's 100% going to work on us. We're predictable like that. So yeah, fellow Welt enjoyers, we are entering a new era for Honkai Star Rail. A full-length MAPPA movie with a top-tier director, an original story, anniversary-level hype, and the potential to pull in millions of new fans. This isn't just another content patch. This could be the moment that defines HSR's place in the anime and gaming world for years to come. Until then, I'll be counting the days until the anniversary stream, watching Tachikawa's Twitter like a hawk, and praying to the RNG gods that they don't drop a must-pull banner during the movie announcement. But let's be honest, they totally will.